What is up, y'all? It's the Eric V, your stream teach here, and is the Elgato Wave 3 mic all is cracked up to be? Is it worth the popularity and the reputation? And is it worth the good name of Elgato? So today we'll be unboxing the microphone, looking at its features, looking at the Wave Link program that comes with it, as well as throwing literally every microphone I could find in my house at it for a comparison. And how does the Wave Link program work out? Let's find out now. Class is in session. The box is empty. I've already unboxed it. I'll shot this later. And as I'm doing those motions, I'm realizing that I already cut this open, but I had not opened it because I was saving it for this. Now, as I open this, I must say that Elgato provided me with this free of charge. However, I am not sponsored by Elgato, but I was required to do this review. This review is completely honest, completely my thoughts and my thoughts alone, based on what I experienced. So, pretty nice box here. I'm not big on keeping boxes, so this will go in the trash or the recycling bin. And I like it. Nice presentation. If I could just get it open here. All right. First up, we got a quick setup guide, it seems. I'm going to move this box out of the way. And we have... And by the way, I've been wanting to use this microphone for quite a while, but I kept saying I'm not going to open the box until I'm able to film it. So here we are. I did wait. All right, next up we have a USB Type-C cable. I always hate to see micro USB in modern devices, such as in this headset, actually, and this microphone that I'm using currently, but I will not disclose what companies make these devices that are on my face. Anyway, as we open it up, we then get the star of the show, the microphone itself, and it is on its stand already. I intend to use this with my mic arm instead of using the mic stand because I prefer the microphone to be a little bit closer to my face so that I can get a bit of a better sound quality with it. And while I'm on the subject, I will say that Elgato also hooked me up with a shock mount and with their pop filter that comes with the Wave 3 microphone. Now, I know that this has an advertised built-in pop filter, so I don't know how redundant using this pop filter will be, but we'll try it with and without the pop filter when we get into it. Alright, so as I feel the build quality of the Wave 3 microphone, I am a bit shocked. Not super shocked, but based on what it looks like and what I've heard about the microphone, I expected it to be a little bit lighter. This is not uncomfortably heavy, by the way. And maybe it is just the stand. Maybe it's just the stand. Let's see. I think that might be it. Yes, the stand is substantial. And as you can see, you can unscrew it for storage. So yes, the microphone is about as heavy as I expected it to be. So this is what you get in the box. The stand, which is unscrewable, and the microphone itself, which has its buttons. You can hear me click it. And we have a mute button on top, which is touch sensitive, so that has no clickiness at all. On the back, I have a USB Type-C, so we can plug it into the computer, as well as the headphone jack so I can monitor my own voice, which I typically don't do because I know it sounds amazing. So honestly, the build quality of the microphone itself I have no qualms with. I've heard that it's quite plasticky, I've heard it described as, but maybe because I'm not an audiophile or maybe because I don't use the best mics in the industry, I am quite impressed by the build quality of it. So I can't wait to speak into it and hear what the results are. What I really do like about this is the mute feature, because I actually have a mute button on my Stream Deck, but I'll no longer need it since I have a mute button right on my microphone. And it's also very touch sensitive, so if I touch it, you won't hear me actually press the button, and I'll do that now. And I said something very nasty that I'm glad you can't hear, but this is a family channel, so subtitles be darned. The microphone is very easy to use out of the box, even though it comes with the Wave Link software. If you wish to bypass that program and not use it at all, you may do that. But if you wish to mix your audio a little bit better and have a little bit more control over your stream, as well as being able to use the Wave Link's clip guard feature, which is amazing, you can use the Wave Link program for that. So as you open the Wave Link program, you will see a screen that looks just like this. You have the microphone here. Of course, my audio is going into the microphone, so we see that feedback. And what we can do is add another audio input, but before we do that, I do want to show you what these things mean. These headphones is monitoring, so if you want to hear yourself, you can just unclick that to unmute it so you can hear your own audio, as well as the stream button. If you wanted to mute yourself on stream, but you still wanted to hear your own voice, you can click to mute that. Now there's also the plugins that you can add, and you can add any audio effects you like to, whether you want to sound funny or more dramatic or add an echo. You can do all these things via here and adding audio effects, and you'd have to actually get all the stuff, but that's a video for another day. Also, these adjust how you hear yourself during monitoring and how the stream hears you during your stream. If you would like to say, hear yourself not so much, but have the stream hear you all the way, you can have that. And then if something happens and you want to adjust all the audio at the same time, you can link those. And as you adjust one, the other one adjusts automatically. So that's pretty convenient. These outputs at the bottom determine where you hear things as far as the monitoring goes. This is where I would have my headset, even though I'm not wearing it right now. And the stream mixes would be your stream output within OBS or Streamlabs or whatever program that you might use. These ears indicate what you want to listen to. So if you wanted to listen to what the stream is hearing, you just click on that ear and you'll hear exactly what your stream is hearing. And if you want to hear the monitor mix, you click on that and then you can hear what you're monitoring. This would be the default option. So if we wanted to add an audio input, I am using Windows 11, by the way. It'll look slightly different on Windows 10. Let's say we clicked browser. The word browser is just a placeholder. We do have to let the Wave Link know what our browser is. So we're going to click the icon in the upper right corner, and that will open up our Windows 11 menu. So because that device was called browser, from this list, we then select Google Chrome since it's my browser, and then we will select Wave Link browser. And now when we go to the list and let's say I play, let's play the stream from Majestic Madness, we should then see our browser audio input move. So that's what the stream is hearing, and that is what I can hear when I'm monitoring it. And of course, like I said before, if you want to turn that monitoring down, or if you want to turn the stream volume down, you can do it via these bars. Now, once you go into OBS, if you want to apply this mix, you actually only have to use one output source for your audio, and I think that's pretty cool. So what we're going to do is go into settings, and then I will go into audio. Once you go into audio, you would then select mic, and then you can select Wave Link Stream, and that will link everything under that stream audio together within OBS. Within Wave Link, if you click right here where the down arrow is, you see we have 3 audio enhancements options here. One of them is a low cut filter. If your computer's very loud, or if you are speaking from a distance from your Wave 3 microphone, then I would suggest using this. Since I feel like the sounds are pretty quiet, I'm pretty close to my microphone, as I should be, and you should be, I don't find this option being necessary. The clip guard is a limiter. It's a limiter filter, but it's really good at limiting, and we will demonstrate that in a few seconds. And the wave gain lock is a new feature that's included here. And what this will do is just make sure that other applications can't adjust the gain for your microphone automatically. I have this turned off as of right now. But first of all, let's check out that clip guard. What I'm about to do now is let you hear what it sounds like when I make a lot of noise, as streamers tend to do, even though it's 1 a.m. Woo! Oh my God! And now we're gonna turn on the clip guard. same volume. Woo! Oh my God. And as you can see, that clip guard is very effective, and now my neighbors are mad at me. I actually heard footsteps just now. I'm a little afraid. If I need to find a new place to live, Patreon. Patreon. Help. The thing about the Wave Link application is if you're not using a Wave microphone, the application no longer works. With me being a dual location streamer, I stream from my desk here sometimes, and sometimes I stream from my couch when I play console games. It's a little bit too much of a hassle for me to properly use Wave Link. Fortunately, I have a couple of videos about optimizing audio and making sure that whether or not you have a nice Wave 3 microphone, you can make your stream sound pretty solid. The 3 in the name of the microphone indicates the actual options that are on the front of the microphone. The first one is for the microphone gain, which is what I use the most. It seems to default to the monitoring option, which is the second option. And the third option is the mixing between the monitoring that you can hear of yourself versus the monitoring of the sounds that are coming from the PC if you use the headphone jack in the back. Personally, I use wireless headphones, so I have not used the jack at all. Two very important things of note here during this comparison is that one, none of the mics have had any filters applied or anything. All the audio has only been normalized so that everything is at the same volume level. Other than that, I didn't adjust anything. And number two, the phrase that I use is completely untrue. Don't believe it for a second. I prefer the potato salad, please. 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 I prefer a potato salad, please. I prefer the potato salad, please. I prefer the potato salad, please. I prefer the potato salad, please. I prefer a potato salad, please. I prefer the 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 potato salad, please. So coming in at $150, is the Elgato 3 worth it? I would say it is worth it if you're a streamer who's serious about streaming and you want to have a nice condenser mic, a first mic that can also be your last mic, or if you want to just make a decent upgrade with its features and the Wave Link program, I think it does make it a good buy. If you're a rare streamer like me who streams from 2 different locations and might not use the same mic during every stream, then the Wave Link program might not be appealing enough for you to make the dive into the purchase. But with the built-in pop filter as well as the external pop filter that I was using, I think the sound sounds very crisp. If you feel like you learned something from this video, feel free to like it so more people can learn it and it can get a little higher up in that algorithm. Or if you know any streamer who might be on the market for a new condenser microphone, have them check out this video, hear the comparisons, and have them make their decision. If you have any further questions or just want to hear more of this microphone, stay right here on this YouTube channel or check me out at twitch.tv/TheEricV. Class dismissed. I just don't know. Oh, whoa! Yeah, we're going to have to up the tensioner on that thing. Shout out to Panic, stepping on my foot pedal. Move. Move, 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 move. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use some stronger springs on that. Vibe switch.